What's going on, my BL Fujos? And just a heads up, it is definitely a warning label with this video. We are going to get into dark red flag manhwas that I'm sure you guys will enjoy because they are all up and through the BL streets. So what we're going to do is get into this intro, and then we are going to get into these red flag demonic tops and maybe red flag demonic bottoms. Let's get into it.
Get that bell. Free check, oh to the Hippie Fujoshi. Wanna free, just you and me. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Got stories and truths to tell. Lay back, relax, sip your tea, find your favorite bell story. Key signs, hearts, and gentle feels. This channel's yours, so keep it real. Got stories and truths to tell.
What's going on, my BL Fujos? And we are going to get into this list of red flag dark and dirty BL manhwas. And let's get into the first one. The first BL manhwa that we are going to recommend is called Legroom. It is currently ongoing. Now, with this BL manhwa, from what I see, it looks like it's a little bit sticky, but it does pique my interest to check out, so I do recommend it to you guys. The next BL manhwa we are going to recommend is Dark Fall. Now, I feel like I have seen a lot of clips from Dark Fall on X. It just seems like the bottom seems very familiar, so I do recommend this one to you guys. The next BL manhwa we are going to get into is called Hold Over You. Now, Hold Over You, if I'm not mistaken, I think I talked about this BL manhwa on my channel. Now, Hold Over You, I can relatively give you a bit of an insight. The bottom, if I'm not mistaken, he is cursed. And with his curse, anybody who comes in contact with him has a fate of meeting the Northern Lights, shall I say. And since he's a bad omen to whoever he gets close to, he chooses not to get close to people until he meets a gentleman in his school. And come to find out, this gentleman defeats all odds of going to the Northern Lights, but also makes it aware and very clear to the bottom that he is aware of his curse. Now, this one is, I didn't finish it, but from the beginning, it slaps. It slaps. So I do recommend this BL manhwa. I recommend Hold Over You. If I'm not mistaken, I do have a video on my channel about this BL manhwa, because y'all know I be in the dark and mysterious manhwas. Alright, let's get into the next manhwa. The next manhwa I'm going to recommend is called Pichit-o-Pakun. The next manhwa I recommend to you guys is Sadistic Beauty Side Story. Now, I want to say I read one of the Sadistic Beauties, or I think it was Stockholm Syndrome. Either one of the two, but I know for a fact I've seen a few clips of this Sadistic Beauty Side Story, and it seems pretty dark. So I do recommend this BL manhwa if you're into these manhwas, okay? If you're not into these manhwas, this video is not for you. I'm letting you know beforehand, it is not for you. It's not meant for you. And there's other videos I have posted that you can check out that was sure to be to your palate, okay? Now let's get into the next manhwa. The next manhwa I recommend to you guys is called My Personal Caddy, which seems pretty interesting and a bit dark and mysterious. The top seems like he is sexy. So I am truly looking forward to this one, but it's one in particular that I am really looking forward to. But when we get into that one, we will get into that. The next BL manhwa I recommend is called Viper. Now, Viper seem like it's a bit of a love triangle, okay? And that seemed to be the theme of a few of these red flag BL manhwas. Like, it got to be a level of competition to make it extra spicy and to make the more possessive one a bit more crazier than what he already is. So I see where they're going with it, okay? So Viper, I do recommend to you guys. I recommend The Edge of, okay, this one is going to be a tongue twister. I recommend The Edge of Ambiguity, and we're going to get that in one take, and that take has been taken, okay? I recommend this BL Manhwa, and this one in particular, yes, I have seen a lot of panels of this BL Manhwa on Facebook particularly. So I have seen a lot of clips of this Manhwa, so I'll tell you guys to go check it out. The next one I do recommend you guys, you know, I talk about Cash or Credit, another love triangle, toxic. This is a prison BL Manhwa. If you are new to this channel and this is your first video, Cash or Credit is a prison manhwa, baby. So the action is going all behind prison. And Della is a beast. And this story is getting real crazy because Keith done got himself into some shit. And honestly, Henry is a bit messy, and it's time for him and his father to go night-night. And I just can't wait for their moment to come. And all honesty, I shouldn't be Team Della, because Della is your red flag. He is a super red flag. But there are parts in this story you will forget that he's a red flag, because you are so wrapped up and caught up in Keith's happiness. Okay? So, the next BL Manhwa I recommend to you guys, and the last one in this list, is Stranger Than Friends Boss Story. Now, this BL Manhwa I am really looking forward to reading, because I have spoke about Stranger Than Friends on this channel. You guys can go check it out. But Stranger Than Friends was really good. Stranger Than Friends it's not a red flag. It's honestly, you have a misunderstood green flag, but the other friend he can be seen as a red flag. The side couple, how they get together, that can be seen as a red flag or a yellow flag, but it's definitely not a green one. But the main couple, they're good. Now, in Stranger Than Friends, it's a situation where the top is very, very competitive with the bottom, especially when they're going through the ins and outs of making their relationship official, and him willing to be his boyfriend instead of just what they got going on. He has to deal with, if I'm not mistaken, the bottom name is Hyun. He had to deal with his boss trying to come on to him and get with him. And Hyun didn't see what the top saw, what was going on. Now, the boss do come off creepy as fuck. The boss is weird. So this is the boss side story to whoever he gets with. And I think it was another worker in the restaurant that he was trying to get next to outside of Hyun, because Hyun turns him down. He never even gets close to him. So I'm looking forward to reading this side story, because just the whole story before this was really good. So I'm trying to see how the creator did this side story, and apparently it's going to be a dark one, so I can't wait to get into it. Guys, you already know, if you like, love, and enjoy our Manhwa RECS and reactions, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when we upload new videos. Also, don't forget to check us out on our Discord on the Hippie Fujoshi. Also, don't forget to check us out on our website, www.thehippiefoojoshi.com. And also check us out on our TikTok. And you know we hitting that Facebook with that Manhwa Monday. Guys, be you, be amazing. And most importantly, keep reading those BL Manhwas. Laters, my beautiful BL Fujoshis out there.
Then the page, let the colors speak. Manhwa dreams every day of a week. Love is love and the art runs deep. This is the Hippie Fujoshi. warm and free, just you and me. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. Got stories and truths to tell.